Today's Western church knows the commandments, thou shalt not, but in spite of that, the attitude is, I know that God forbids this, but I'm going to do it anyway because he has to forgive me afterwards. And as a result, the grace of God turns into a license in their mind to defy God. Defying God, ladies and gentlemen, despising his word. The commandment is known, but it's rejected. And when a command is known by a person and they do it anyway, they are committing the same sin that David did. They are despising the commandment of the Lord. And they're doing it in open defiance. They're doing it with a high hand. And folks, this is so serious because the issue is not merely the action, the sin itself, but it is the condition of the heart and the posture of the heart. Because the heart says to itself, I know what God said, and I understand it's his command, but I'm going to reject it. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to reject his rules. And that's that because he's going to forgive me anyway. I know that God will forgive me, so I'm going to do it. Now, folks, this attitude is not putting confidence in grace. This is not having faith that God forgives. This is not having faith that the blood will never lose its power. This is not assurance in the blood that Jesus shed. Instead, it is assuming presumption. It is using presumption to say to themselves, I know God's going to do it, so I'm going to do it anyway. And thus, so many people are committing this sin.
Here one person cares. One person is just in awe over this arch. This is such garbage. Here we go. We're just getting started. So this Ferris wheel is shit. Let's look at the Chicago Ferris wheel at the World's Fair in the 1800s. So this baby was so big. It was so big, like each little Ferris thing was like a house. It was like an absolute house. Look at this. Look at this size. It's like a little house. And you could fit like 20 or 30 people in each one. This thing is a monster. Temporary. Again, this is the temporary 1 year Chicago World's Fair. Not even a year. Busting these things out. Busting this whole fair out. Look at the Ferris wheel. Like the oldest Ferris wheel is the grandest. Now let's go back to our pile of shit Trump Ferris wheel. I mean, a joke. You know, I was half excited when I heard him talk about this fair. Half excited. And I wanted to show the tents. So like again, I always say, why in the old world, why all these buildings? These are real buildings. They tell us these are temporary buildings, but no way. I mean, they're fully self-supported, beautiful buildings. And I always say, you know, why so beautiful for temporary? Why not just tents? Why not tents? I mean, today we have fairs with tents. There's no tents here. Nothing is temporary. So that's the absolute gaslighting. Is in the old world, we're told all of this is temporary. And it doesn't look temporary. Nothing could be more permanent. Nothing could be more permanent. Look at this. Look at this place. This is like so beautiful. I just have to stop and appreciate this. I'm always humbled, actually. Here I thought I would just blast on through and make my point. Stopped in my tracks. Dead in my tracks here. Come on. This is temporary? No way. No way. This is the best. Now let's go back to our shit. Our pile of dog shit fair. Now this is temporary. Look at this junk. Just a junk fest. This dinky little wheel. Now you can see how small this wheel really is. And the arch. There's the arch right on the other side of the wheel. So stupid. There's the beauty. Here's the old world. And really the World's Fairs buildings look exactly like the Capitol buildings, you see? All the old world Capitol buildings are exactly like the World's Fair buildings. Same style. You can't bullshit us. No. This is the real deal. And this stuff out here is a temporary junk fest. Just an absolute junk fest. Here we go again, just a little look. You know, it's a good example, actually, even today. Like, nobody turned out to this fair. Nobody cared. Look at it. I mean, nobody cares. And even if you did care, it just kind of puts things in perspective today. Like, again, today we should be at the peak of advancement. I mean, we have airplanes and automobiles. And yet, could you just take off and go to Washington for this fair? I mean, it's a lame fair. But yeah, we're told that people in the 1800s just went out to these fairs in horse and wagon. I don't think so. And you can see my point. It would be difficult to go to the fair today. It would be hard for me to go to the fair, even if I was flying or certainly driving a car. I mean, driving a car kind of puts things in perspective. Like, that would be a pain in the ass. And certainly going by horse and wagon would be an absolute pain in the ass. So let's look at something else. Pause. I don't know why they're here. They just come to hang out, maybe eat, get out of the sun. These people look like they're kissing. Forgive me. Just wanted to show you an arch real quick. What a real arch looks like. Now, for Trump's arch. Trump's arch. Now, Trump is a master builder. Trump has built a lot of buildings in New York, Jersey. And here we go. Ah, yes. Trump's arch. Ah, look at that. Look at his little, cute little arch. What does it have? Plastic on the outside? Vinyl? Plastic arch? Plastic arch. There we go. There we go. Like a wrapping? Like a temporary vinyl? We couldn't carve? No concrete, no carving. What is this? What is this arch? What is this shit? Unbelievable. Unbelievable garbage. Come on. A big, beautiful arch? I mean, I saw his words. His words. We were gonna build a big, beautiful arch. This person is great. This person made this video for me. Look at this shit. Knocking on it. It's some kind of a wrap over, like, probably plywood. It's like a plywood with this cheap vinyl wrapping. There we go. Who's proud of this? What a joke. And here we go again. Here's my point. You know, we're like totally gaslit in this community when it comes to, like, the world's fairs. I mean, how dare these bastards? Oh yeah, we did this stuff in the 1800s. And, like, they tell us this is temporary. This that holds up in the water. Unbelievable. But this is beautiful. Thank you, Trump. Thank you, Mr. President.